Kids can, they can play in dirt and snow and wind and rain and still don't get any. No infections, no fear from bacteria, virus, fungus, and other microorganisms. Wonderful immunity. Imagine a world like that. And imagine a world where, right from the beginning, in the school itself, we give enough knowledge to each and every individual to keep themselves healthy, to stay healthy always, without the need of a hospital or a doctor or a medicine. So the education system is so powerful that we have everything to keep, we know everything. Unfortunately, present world is a bit different world where people are spending governments are spending trillions of dollars on treating patients every year. And we have seen corona, we have seen pandemic time, and lots and lots of money is going to purchase medicines, for treatments, for hospitalization. Trillions of dollars, which can save so many poor countries, is being just dumped to treat diseases. So these trillions of dollars are going to put more and more medicines inside the human body, right? But these medicines, there was a huge study on medicines. Meta-analysis of huge number of studies say that adverse drug reactions are the fourth largest cause for death. Medicines and their side effects are killing more people than many diseases. And we are spending trillions and trillions of dollars putting these medicines inside human body, and these medicines are killing the people. See how bad the state is. So we don't want to go back to those black 2 years pandemic days in the future. If some other new virus stronger than corona comes to this world and threatens us, we don't want to sit at home again for 2 years. At the time, we practice this sanitization, masks, social distancing, all these things we tried. We tried using, so vaccines. But now bigger celebrities are coming out with truths about the vaccines. Yesterday I read the news about Elon Musk and JD Vance, the vice president of America, speaking about the side effects of vaccines. They took the booster shots of coronavirus vaccine and they got so many other problems. So many doctors are also telling us about the side effects of the vaccines. Many people are still suffering with side effects of corona vaccines, right? So we don't want such state to happen again. And if you observe, if you remember, during the corona time, people who are mostly affected, who are on ventilators, who lost their lives, are those people who had lifestyle disorders. What are lifestyle disorders? Diabetes. Lifestyle disorders are disorders which we allow into our body by having a bad lifestyle. We don't sleep in time, we don't eat in time, we don't wake up in time, we don't do physical activity, We expose ourselves to pollution, lot of mental stress, anger, irritation, disturbance in mind, no exposure to sunlight, bad human relations, unhealthy food. All these things cause some diseases. They are called lifestyle disorders. Now tell me the examples.
Tension, pressure,
Stress,
stress,
diabetes, depression.
hatredness,
Huh. Now I'm asking about diseases, lifestyle diseases.
also disease,
Sleeplessness, sleeplessness,
lack of D3 vitamin, depression,
D3 vitamin deficiency, depression, high blood pressure. I think you don't know major lifestyle disorders. Thyroid, cancer, heart problems, kidney problems, lung problems, liver problems.
eating more than required,
That is a bad lifestyle. Obesity, heart problems, lifestyle disorders. So all lifestyle disorders are because of this bad lifestyle, and every year 40 million people are dying. More than 70% people are dying due to lifestyle disorders, not due to corona or other infections. People are dying more because of the bad lifestyle. And there are a new group of diseases called autoimmune disorders. Autoimmune disorders. These autoimmune disorders, there are 100 plus autoimmune disorders where our immune system attacks our own body. Like our white blood cells, they are supposed to fight with bacteria, virus. Instead of that, they will fight with our own cells, and they kill or damage or irritate or disturb our own cells. We get diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, vasculitis, ankylosing spondylitis, Sjogren syndrome, Guillain-Barré syndrome, multiple sclerosis, vitiligo, psoriasis, so many diseases, 100 plus diseases, just because our own immune system is attacking our own body, and that is again a lifestyle disorder. Okay. So according to World Health Organization, the reason behind these lifestyle disorders is unplanned urbanization. Suddenly, cities like Delhi, Hyderabad, they become huge urban colonies, and even smaller cities also they are getting urbanized. And globalization of unhealthy lifestyle. Previously, unhealthy lifestyle was prevalent only in cities. In villages, people used to sleep early, wake up early. But even in villages now, people are with their phones whole night, waking up late. So this unhealthy lifestyle is becoming globalized. And then unhealthy diet. So previously only if you want to have unhealthy diet, the so-called tasty food which is unhealthy, you have to go to a hotel and order. Now sitting at home, you can order and within minutes you will get the unhealthy diet. Or prepared packaged unhealthy diet is always available in the shelves of supermarkets. Just pick up those packets, heat them and eat them. Always ready in the fridges. So unhealthy diet is available everywhere, even in villages. Lack of physical activity. Previously we used to do a lot of physical activity. We used to walk, run, do gardening, cleaning, everything. But now desk jobs, no mobility, sedentary lifestyle is also one reason for these lifestyle disorders. And of course mental disturbance, mental stress, lot of problems in human relations is also causing pandemic of lifestyle disorders. So WHO has identified these lifestyle disorders as a major threat to humanity. If some virus or bacteria comes, we can handle it. But we will not be able to handle lifestyle disorders if they are growing at this pace. WHO has identified, and they have set a target. By 2025, they wanted to reduce the mortality due to lifestyle disorders by 25%. By 2030, they want to reduce the deaths caused by lifestyle disorders by 33%. And the procedure, the plan of action is early detection and timely treatment. Detecting and screening, then treating. So, do all the tests, blood tests, X-rays, MRIs, and detect the disease in an early stage and treat it. This is the strategy of World Health Organization. Is this strategy okay? Not okay? Why not okay?
We have to aware themselves.
Prevention is better than cure.
There
And
are millions of people. If we start treating them like this, there are lot of
even for conducting a simple corona test for entire India, it was so difficult for us. Imagine conducting all the tests for everyone every 6 months. Is it possible? Of course, it is possible in some countries, rich countries, where there is medical infrastructure, less people, more money, more hospitals. They can afford to follow the strategy given by World Health Organization. Let us see what is happening in such countries. In developing countries like India, people are dying due to lifestyle disorders. 70% deaths are due to lifestyle disorders. In developed countries where the strategies of World Health Organization are being followed, there 88% people are dying due to lifestyle disorders. 88% deaths due to lifestyle disorders, where they can screen and treat and also already doing all those things, whatever recommendations are there. So what can we understand by this? Just by screening and treating, we will not be able to solve the problem of lifestyle disorders. So what is the solution?
Creating the awareness in the people's, creating the awareness why the diseases are coming, how we can prevent. So what are the food changes we have to take? So all these awareness we have to create in the people.
Yes.
Especially the parents, so the new
Kids.
generation will grow
Yes.
healthily.
Exactly. So the solution is very simple. Solution is to have a good lifestyle. And to have a good lifestyle, we need to have enough knowledge. We need to get the knowledge from all the systems, sciences, which help us stay healthy, which speak about keeping the healthy person healthy always. Swasthasya swastha rakshanam. So take this knowledge from all the sciences and put it into practice. Unless we put them into our life, we will not be able to ensure that we will not, encounter lifestyle disorders. After corona, so many people are health conscious now. Everyone wants to stay healthy. They are doing something, going to gym, doing some dieting and doing some yoga, pranayam. And everyone wants to know more about how to keep themselves healthy. But unfortunately, the information is available on Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. And this information is not a holistic information. It's more like rules and regulations, do's and don'ts. Do this, don't do this, follow this, don't follow this. Eat this magic decoction and you will get rid of your cancer, kidney problem, everything. Follow this magic diet. Within few days, diabetes is gone, cancer is gone, this is gone, that is gone. Magic, regimen, all these magic things are being sold on internet like anything. And this is half-baked information. See, one glass of orange juice might give me a lot of energy, The same glass of orange juice might cause acid eruption and acidity to some other person. Problem is not with the orange juice. Problem is with the compatibility. So if I tell you something, it might work for you, it might not work for you, sometimes it might harm you. So these rules and regulations, tips, health tips, mostly they are damaging the health of the people. So we don't need this half-baked information. We need information which will empower us, which will help us take the right decision and plan our own lifestyle properly in a healthy way. See, if your kid goes into a education system, he comes out after some PhD. How many years a child is spending in the education system?
Nearly 15 years.
Huh. 20. 20 years the child is spending in the education system, right? So after completing his education, do you think he is able to take care of his own health, his family's health? No, no. So if something happens, he will rush to a doctor, right? So do you think that our education system should include these practices, this knowledge, principles, which will help the child understand more about his own health, not just his own health, his family's health, his nature's health, and he should become a responsible citizen, lay foundation for a healthy society. Such kind of inclusion in the education system is necessary or not? It is necessary. Yeah. Yes. So that is the reason why we have we made this holistic human health syllabus for first year engineering students. AICT, All India Council for Technical Education, they have initiated a committee, Student Direction Program, National Coordination Committee IP. So I am one member of this National Coordination Committee and also co-coordinator of Health Syllabus Committee. We made this health syllabus in a comprehensive way. The way in which you will be getting this knowledge, we have designed the same thing. We have designed for the thing engineering students also. We wrote the book Holistic Human Health, which is available with us. So this we will be discussing for the next 7 days. So before going to holistic human health, let us understand health. Previously, health was misunderstood. The definition according to Oxford Dictionary was state of being free from illness or injury. If there is no illness, no injury, you are healthy. That was the definition. Then World Health Organization changed the definition and it says a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being and not merely absence of disease or infirmity. Physically, mentally, socially, even this was in 1948. Recently they have added a fourth dimension, spiritual well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being, social. What is social well-being?
Because we are living in a society. If we are good, if you are healthy, the society also will support.
Human relations.
Social well-being is more about human relations. If our human relations with our family members, with our friends, with our colleagues, with our boss, with our subordinates, with our closed ones, if the relationship is not good, then we are not healthy. What is spiritual well-being? What is spiritual well-being?
To come out of all the illusionary thinkings.
Okay.
We should celebrate our festivals socially, and we are able to tell the children also what's the importance of this festival? Why should we have to celebrating this function like this? And also every day we have to calculate children to say prayer. What is meaning?
So, I understand that we need to continue the rituals which are coming from so many years. That is very important. But what is spiritual well-being? Even divine thoughts, balanced state of mind, ethically, morally balanced. See, spiritual well-being is more like this. Every one of us are here with a purpose. We have a purpose in life. We came here to do something in life, not just to go to office, do some work, come back and eat food and sleep. No, that is not the purpose of life. There is something beyond that. So we need to understand, who am I? What is my purpose? And once we understand our purpose, then we'll start traveling in that direction. So that journey, if it has started, then you are spiritually healthy. Spiritual well-being is already started. Conscious way of living, conscious about your purpose of life and fulfilling that purpose. Okay. So, some thousands of years back, Shushruta defined health like this. Samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha prasannatmendriya manaha swastha ityavidiyate. If all the dosha, dhatu, malas, all organ systems, each and every cell of your body is working properly, and prasanna atmendriya manaha, your mind, indriyas, your sense organs, and atma, your soul, if all those things are in a prasanna sthiti, state of well-being, then only you are swastha. So nicely defined long back by Shushrutacharya. So whatever you are going to learn in these 7 days, it will be in the form of a proposal. Whatever I am telling you, don't take it for granted. Take it as a proposal. Okay? We will teach you the principles. We don't want to teach you health tips. So this workshop is not about health tips. We will not teach you do's and don'ts. We don't want to do some preconditioning. Like, so this is right, this is wrong. We don't want you to assume whatever I tell is true. I want you to take each and every principle as a proposal here, and I want you to verify on your own self. First you listen, know and understand and see if whatever I am speaking makes sense or not. Scientifically, logically, it is making sense or not, you just verify on your own right. And then you start putting it into practice and start experiencing the result of whatever you understand. In these 7 days only, you try to experience the results. Once you experience it, then you will get self-motivation. Instead of that, if I motivate you externally with fear or incentive, like if you don't do this, you will get this disease, if you don't do this, you will get that problem, this is fear. Or if you do this, you will get six-pack, if you do this, you will get zero size, if you do this, you will get a glowing skin. That is incentive. I don't want to give you any incentive, or I don't want to subject you to fear. So I don't want to give you only tips and other things. I don't want you to become enslaved in some practice. I want you to be free, self-motivated, unconditionally practice once you experience the goodness of universal health principles. Then self-discipline comes naturally. If someone imposes, it will stay for only few days. But if it comes from inside, it will stay longer, and then you will organize your life in a wonderful way. Self-organization happens. So, this entire workshop is not about giving you health tips. It is about making you understand the principles, universal health principles. When I say universal, if they don't change with time or people or place, then only they are universal. These principles, unlike that orange juice example, these principles are applicable to me, applicable to you, applicable to every one of us. Applicable here in Anakapalli, applicable in America, Australia, everywhere they are applicable. And they worked thousands of years back, they are working now, they will work after thousands of years also. Then only they are universal principles. Okay? So such principles we will try to understand in this workshop. So first principle is human being. This human being is a coexistence of self and body. This is the first proposal I am putting before you. I want you to verify whether it is true or not. See, I have my own spectacles, my own kurta, my own pen, my own body. So, someone is claiming that this spectacles is mine, kurta is mine, body is mine. There is an owner who is saying this body is my body. Okay? I call that owner as self. Okay? So I am saying there is an identity called self and identity called body. Both are different and they are coexisting in human being. When you say human being, it's not just the body, there is also self. This is the first proposal. Is it okay with you?
Yes, sir. Right?
I think that's what the yoga is teaching us, right?
Huh. Yoga is also teaching the same thing. But irrespective of what sciences say, is it okay with you? For you, is it clear that there is one entity which is claiming that this body is the property of that particular entity, right? So body is there and I am also there. Me and my body. Both of us are coexisting. Is that okay? Yeah. So
Absence of any of one thing is cannot be existence.
Yes, both of them should exist, coexist.
So should
Sahastitva.
go together.
Together. Yes, that is coexistence. So now the next proposal is, see, there are some needs of my body and there are some needs of myself. And both of them are different. This is the second proposal. Okay? So let us verify whether it is true or not. What are the needs? Your needs, you tell me. What are your needs? Those are body's needs. Body's needs. Food is body's need. Water, air, sleep. Happiness is body's need. Need of the self.
5 elements.
5 elements. We can classify needs of our body into 3 groups, 3 broad groups. So, needs of the body are physiochemical things. Like physically you can be able to see them, measure them. Body's needs. Okay? There are 3 needs. Bunch of physiochemical things for nurturing the body. Nurturing the body. What do we need to nurture our body? Giving strength to the body, what things you need? Food, water, air, sunlight. So all those things which we take inside for nurturing the body. The second set of needs are protecting our body. What are the things we need to protect our body? Clothes. Then,
Good climate.
how do we ensure good climate?
By growing greeneries.
First thing, shelter. Even if it is raining or if it is 50 degrees outside, you will be comfortable if you have a shelter. So to protect your body, you need shelter. You need some footwear. There are so many things which we protect our body. Second set of needs. Third set of needs for right utilization of our body. If this mic is not there, if I speak like this, it will be difficult for them to listen, right? Or I have to raise my voice and it will be difficult for me to raise the voice for longer duration. So, without hurting my body, to rightly utilize my body, I am using this mic, right? You are using the chair to sit. We are using this screen. We are using so many things. If I want to travel from if you want to travel from one place to another place, if you go by walk, it will be so much difficult. If it is long, you need transport, some cycle or bus or car or bike, right? So to communicate, previously it was so difficult. Now you have a cell phone to read books. You have so many so many things are there to utilize your body in a right way. So some needs are there to protect your body. Some needs are there to nourish your body. Some needs are there to help you rightly utilize your own body, right? These are all needs of body. Now tell me, what are your needs? You are different from your body, right? You are different from your body. So what are your needs? Mental peace, yes. Happiness.
Self-satisfaction.
Satisfaction. That's all.
No stress. Without stress.
Stress-freeness is peace, yes. No, not many needs. Respect.
Right socialization.
Right socialization means
Being with people.
Human relationship.
Human relationship. Good human relationships. Okay.
Self-realizations.
Self-realization. Okay. That's all.
Ego satisfaction.
Ego satisfaction. That's all. You don't have any other needs. Okay.
Yoga, prayer, all this come under self.
Emotions.
Huh?
Emotions.
Emotions like
Love.
love. Love is the need of the self, right? Yes. Love. Yes. What else you need?
Care.
care,
Conditional love.
you need conditional love or unconditional love?
Conditional, both are there.
Now, what I am asking you, what is your need?
When we are in spiritual, we automatically.
I don't know whether you are in spirituality or not. So tell me, what is your need?
It's unconditional.
Unconditional love. Okay. Then what else you need? Comfort is for body, no? Yeah. Trust. Body's need or self's need? Your need only, na? Trust. Trust, respect, and guidance, gratitude. All these are needs of the self. The proposal here is my needs are different, body's needs are different. Both are totally different needs. The first proposal here is my needs are continuous and my body's needs are temporary. I need food, but I don't need food continuously. I want lunch, dinner, breakfast like that. 24 hours I can't eat food, right? And I can measure my needs. I can quantify them. I know how much breakfast I need, how much lunch, how many clothes, know how big house I need. All these things I can quantify. I can quantify, yeah. I can quantify what I eat 4 idlis. Like that I can quantify. Can we quantify the needs of self? I need 4 kgs of love, 3 liters of respect. No, you can't quantify. It is a qualitative feeling, right? Needs of the self are qualitative. We can feel them. We can feel the quality of those feelings, right? Of those needs. So the proposal here is that these 2 needs have to be understood separately and they have to be fulfilled separately. Okay? To make it much easier to understand, I will tell you a story. Sir, what is your name? Surya Prakash Gar, where are you from?
We have to say born somewhere and living somewhere.
No, right now.
Right now here.
No. Where are you living right now?
From where you came from?
Hyderabad. So Surya Prakash Garu from Hyderabad came to this workshop, na? Then I told one day Surya Prakash Garu, I am coming to Hyderabad. Then what will you say?
I'll say I'm not there.
Oh, very good. Madam, what you will say? Welcome. So Vidyavati Madam Garu says, sir, you are welcome to my house. I will prepare lunch for you. Okay. So because Surya Prakash Garu said I am not there, I will go to Vidyavati Madam's house. Vidyavati Madam knows my wife. So she calls my wife and asks her, what are the favorite dishes of sir? And my wife gives a list and she says, choose one of those dishes. She makes all the dishes. And some dishes she doesn't know how to make. So she gets it from hotel. Okay. And arranges everything on the table. I go to her house, Vidyavati Garu's house. She is standing outside her house along with Tirumal Rao Garu, her husband. And she greets me and says, sir, it is lunchtime. Food is ready, hot, tasty food. All your favorite dishes are there on the table. But one problem, we have to go outside. So both of us are going outside. You have food, wash your hands, lock the house, hand over the key to the neighbors. Will I eat? Why?
Do like that, sir.
Why? Needs of my body are fulfilled, na? What is missing? What is missing? Affection, respect. Respect is missing, na? Respect is a need of self. So, even if you are fulfilling the needs of the body, if you are not fulfilling the needs of the self, then it is a problem, right? Okay. So imagine a second case where I went to Vidyavati Garu's house and she is standing with a huge mala and she garlanded me, welcomed me with a Sannai music and all. Inside there is a huge simhasanam like sofa. She made me sit on the sofa and she called all the neighbors, introduced everyone to me. She did some sanmanam and all the things and everyone took selfies. Then she arranged a small talk and I gave speech on health. And then again everyone started asking their doubts and everything. Lots and lots of respect. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots and lots of respect. In between she is going inside, having food and coming out and giving more respect. So will I go next time? Why? What is missing? Needs of the body are not met. So even if you fulfill the needs of the self without fulfilling the needs of the body, it is also not okay. Both of them have to be identified separately and fulfilled separately. But the third important point, the proposal here is needs of the body are temporary, needs of the self are continuous. In the third case, I went to Vidyavati Garu's house. She garlanded me, made me sit in a simhasanam like sofa and gave me nice upma pesarat and some nice breakfast. Okay, then she called everyone. I gave a lecture, then she did sanmanam, then she gave me a wonderful lunch, Panchabhaksha Parmanas, Shadrasopeta Bhojana. Then again lot of selfies and other things and lot of respect and then good snack. Then after completing the lunch, I'm full. Then she got something more delicious from Park Hotel or some, Taj Hotel, something like that. But I'm full. What will I say? Because body's needs are not continuous. I can't continuously eat. I can't eat now. Then she says, okay, please eat. You anyway take early dinner, na? So eat for dinner and then go. Don't go now. Again, I gave another lecture. Everyone listened happily. And then she has served a nice, tasty dinner. And I'm having the dinner. And Vidyavati Garu gets a call. And she goes to the other room. And she says, 15 more minutes, this stupid fellow is not leaving my house at all. And I listened to her voice. So next time when I look at Vidyavati Garu, will I remember all the respect she gave, all the food she gave, or that last phone call? Why? She gave lots of respect the whole day, na?
No gratitude.
No, there is. I have gratitude. She gave a lot of respect, lot of food.
But that was cheating.
No, she was just tired. It's not just like morning till evening. She was giving a lot of respect. See, as I've told you, food, the needs of the body are temporary only. But needs of the self like respect and other things, trust and respect and other love and care and guidance, the other person should not have a doubt even for 1 second that this person is not respecting me, not trusting me. Even 1 second of gap will cause a rift between the relationships. Okay? But unfortunately in our life, conversations like this happen. Always I take good care of you now. Why once I scold you, why, what is the problem? Like this, something happens in our house, right? Huh? So, but when you want to have strong relationships, so these feelings should always be ensured in the relationship. Okay? So the problem here is people get confused between the needs of self and needs of body. So by fulfilling the needs of body, what will we get? There are so many needs of our body, but ultimately by fulfilling the needs of our body, what will we get? You are nurturing the body properly, you are protecting the body properly, you are utilizing the body properly, what will you get? Health. Health. By fulfilling the needs of the self, what will you get? Love, care, trust, gratitude, guidance, peace, happiness, satisfaction, respect. By fulfilling these needs, what will you get? Mental strength, peace. Ultimately, whatever we are doing, what are we doing for? What do we need ultimately? Satisfaction, happiness. We all want to stay happy, right? Is there anyone here who doesn't want to stay happy? No, no. Hmm? Huh. So we all want happiness, right? And for that happiness, we need all these things. But unfortunately, we don't even remember that there is an entity called self. We identify ourselves with our body. But we all want happiness. So how do we get happiness? How do we try to get happiness? From the needs of the body. When we try to achieve happiness from the needs of the body, what are the needs of, like, we get nurturing from the food, but with the food you want to get happiness. So what type of food you will eat? Food which is, no, you want to get happiness. You will eat tasty food. And even if you eat tasty food, will you get continuous happiness? No, no. Only temporarily you will get some pleasure. Then you will eat more, eat more. Even after eating lots and lots of food, you are not getting happiness. Then you will watch phone, watch TV, do something to get happiness. From physical facilities, you are trying to derive happiness. Ultimately, what you are doing, you are damaging your body and getting diseases. If you understand that happiness is not coming from the phone or food or clothes or bungalow or car, you understand that the source of happiness is somewhere else. And for happiness, I will tap that source. For health, I will fulfill these three things. Then you will rightly utilize this body. Otherwise, you will abuse and misuse this body and cause diseases. That is what is happening right now. That is the main reason for all the lifestyle disorders. So, please understand that we do not get, this is one proposal, that we do not get happiness from body's needs. Happiness comes from the fulfillment of self's needs of the self. This is one proposal. You think more about it. Chapter. So before going into the needs of the self, let us go into the needs of body. Okay. See, I have an uncle who is having memory problem. He is having difficulty in recollecting names. Okay, he went to a memory training institute to undergo some rigorous mental training to improve his memory. They taught them so many techniques, mental techniques. And he came back from the workshop. I went to meet my uncle and asked him how was the workshop. And he said that memory training workshop was wonderful, excellent. They taught me so many beautiful techniques. I can recollect any name now. I think you should also go and attend that workshop, my uncle told me. I said, okay, I will also try to attend. What is the name of this institute? He said the name of the institute was, name of the institute, I'll apply the techniques they taught me to recollect the name of this institute. Help me remember the name of a flower. I said, Rose. No. I said, lily. I said, hibiscus, marigold, jasmine. He said, no. Flower which lives in water. I said, lotus. Tell in Indian language, na. I said, Kamalam. Padmam. Yes, Padmam. Padmavati. He is calling my aunt. Padmavati. What is the name of the memory training institute? So he forgot the most important part of his life, that is the name of his wife. Okay. Similarly, we all forget most important things of our life. Most basic needs to nurture our body, without which we will not be able to live for a few days. What are those most basic needs? Tell me. Air, water, food.
Sun.
Without sun also you can live for few days. But there is one entity without which you can't live beyond 10 days. Sleep. Okay. So the 4 most basic needs, let us see whether we are taking them in a right way or not. How much air do we need? We need air? How much? We measure air in liters. How many liters do you need? Per day or per inspiration? How much will fill your lung? Never measured. Remember Corona times when you used to put cylinders or oxygen concentrators, send 2 liters of air per minute or 3 liters of air per minute, then put a pulse oximeter and measure the oxygen concentration in our blood and all those things we used to do. So now tell me, how much air do we need?
To enable the lungs to respirate freely. To enable the lungs to respirate freely.
How much?
The
Quantity.
Can't.
What quant? You can quantify. If air is very important for us, then we need to understand how much we need.
Every concept on the quantity of the air.
Yeah, no one taught us in our school, right? Yeah. But we were measuring during Corona time, if you remember. Anyway, see, in one inspiration, when you take air inside, that is called inspiration, inhalation. One inhalation, your capacity, lung capacity is around 2.5 liters. Average. Okay. For some people maybe 100 ml less or more, but mostly 2.5 liters. Per inhalation. One inhalation you can take 2.5 liters of air. One inhalation. Your lung capacity is much more than that. Your lungs can store 6 liters of air. 6 liters of air. And in one single inhalation, you can take 2.5 liters of air. But unfortunately, average human being is taking less than half liter of air while taking a deep breath. In one single breath, we are not even utilizing 20% of our lung capacity. We can take 2.5 liters once, but we are not even taking half liter. Okay? Imagine Airtel and Jio giving you 2 GB per day. Will you use only 20% of the data and leave the remaining data, give it back to the company with lot of generosity? No, you will use as much as possible, right? Fully.
More than.
But air is like, we call it pranavayu. That is the essence of life. Why are we not utilizing even 20% of our lung capacity? But yes, it differs from person to person, differs from time to time, changes in mental state, it differs. But why are we not trained to utilize our lung capacity to the best possible way? Why not? Because no one taught us the right way of breathing. No one taught us how to focus on breathing. Right? We learn here all these things. How much water do we need? 4 to 5 liters. For your body, how much water do you need? 5 liters. 3 to 4 liters. Average 5 liters. Tell about your own need. Three liters. We are not very clear about how much water do we need, and we need to understand how much water is essential. So it is very important for us to understand it in a scientific way, not an average 3 to 5 or something like that. For my exact body constitution, in this exact season, how much water is necessary, that I should know. I should know or not? Yes. How much food do we need? How much lunch? How many grams of food you eat in the lunch? Tell me so that I can arrange now lunch.
If it is my habituated food item, more I can ask.
How many grams? I need specific weight and measurements. More or less is like relative.
Stomach full.
How much will fill your stomach? How many grams? 400 grams. Okay.
But depending on the situation and the state of body and mind.
Yes. Yeah. There are so many factors. But it is very important for me to understand how much food will properly nourish and what type of food will properly nourish my body in this particular season, in this particular stage of my life, whether I am a young child or a teenager or a middle-aged person or an old-aged person. Whatever stage we are, we need to understand the right quantity of food which will nourish our body properly. Okay? So we need to understand how to take food, when to take food, what to take, what not to take, types of food items to choose from, foods which are not compatible with our body, right way of cooking, wrong way of cooking, all these things we have to understand, right? How much sleep do we need? 6 to 8 hours. When do we need it? Yes, 10 to 6 is ideal time. So, but we need to understand more about sleep, because many people are sleeping in time, but when they wake up, when some alarm goes off, they feel so difficult to get up from their bed. They literally drag themselves from the bed, out of the bed. Which means the sleep is not at all giving the needed recharge and energy which it is meant to do during the sleep. So it's very, very important for us to understand that right way of sleeping is the key to health. Not just the right time, proper sleep which gives us maximum energy, regenerates the body, rejuvenates the body, repairs the body cells. That type of sleep is necessary, and we need to understand how to get such type of sleep. So this is entire syllabus of holistic human health. Okay. So in this yellow part is understanding about these universal health principles, and the blue part is putting these universal health principles into practice. So in this blue part, keeping the body and self in harmony, maintaining health, what all things we can do to maintain our own health, like nurturing the body, protecting the body. And whenever there is a disturbance in the body's health, identifying the disturbance in an initial stage and correcting the disturbance in that stage without allowing that disturbance to manifest into a full-fledged disease. So long before the manifestation of the disease only, body will try to tell us. Body continuously gives information. Such and such thing is happening inside the body. It tries to communicate with us. Unfortunately, no one taught us the art of communicating with our own body. We know, big things like hunger we understand, thirst we understand, some restlessness we understand, but there are so many small signals continuously body gives to the self. But if you don't know how to interpret those signals, you will not communicate with the body. You will miss the most important information body is continuously transmitting to you. But if you know how to communicate with your own body and also have enough knowledge to take right decision when you get the wrong signal, then you will be in charge. Then you don't have to outsource your health to doctors. You will be in charge of your own health in your hands. Okay. So this entire workshop is about communicating with your own body, understanding the signals of the body and taking the right decision. So that is the essence of this workshop. Yeah, so understanding with the body and communicating with the body. It's very, very important for us to do. So then, how do we know that we are healthy? Generally, if you want to check whether you are healthy or not, what will you do? Yeah. You will get some test done, annual health checkup and something like that. What I am trying to tell you is, if you communicate with your own body properly, your body will tell you whether you are healthy or not. And if you have a proper communication with yourself will tell you whether you are healthy or not. So this is health of yourself, this is health of your body. How do we know whether you are happy, self is healthy? Then whether you are happy always or not, that you can determine. If you are always happy, without any regrets about past, without any fears about the future, are always happy, then you are healthy. And you have a feeling of prosperity, samriddhi, then you are healthy. What is prosperity? We say, wish you a happy and prosperous new year, greeting card we give, na? Wealth is prosperity?
Prosperity.
Progressing,
Contentment, sir.
progressing
Contentment.
Definition of prosperity is having more than what is required. If you want some 10 clothes, you have 15 clothes, then you are prosperous, right? So now tell me how many clothes you have, how many saris you have, how many chudidars you have, how many shirts and pants you have. Tell me the number. I'll see whether you are prosperous or not. Huh? No idea? No, I am asking you how many saris you have. Number, tell me. Tell me the number of saris.
Nearly 50, sir.
50 saris?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else who can tell the number of clothes you have?
The expectation of prosperity is without doing work we should get now.
Yeah. Anyone can tell the number of clothes they have?
15 pairs.
15 pairs. Okay.
2 jeans, 2 trousers, 8 shorts.
Not here, at home.
Not everything at home.
Oh, wonderful. Super. Excellent.
I bought these 2 for this session.
Wonderful. So, if we have a feeling that I have more than what I need, then I am prosperous. Okay? Even if I have lot of wealth, if I don't have that feeling that I have more than what I need, then I am in a state of deprivation. Daridra bhavana. Feeling of prosperity is feeling that I have more than what I need, or I have the capacity to earn what all I need. That feeling is prosperity. Okay? If you don't have that feeling, then you are not healthy. There was a show called Satyameva Jayate on TV long back. Amir Khan used to host the show. He invited the chairperson of Medical Council of India and he was interviewing. The predecessor of that chairperson, previous chairperson, was Ketan Desai. And this Ketan Desai got arrested by CBI while he was taking bribe red-handedly. He got arrested. He was taking bribe for giving permission to a medical college, 3 crores bribe, and he got arrested. He is the person who should punish the doctors who are not behaving in a right way, but he himself got arrested. And that was the second time he was getting arrested. And when IT department went to his house, they found under the floor 1800 kilos of gold. So he doesn't know how to manage that wealth. He converted the money into gold, buried under the floor, and again he was taking 3 crores bribe. Okay. So here what is missing? Feeling of prosperity is missing. There is a teacup with a big hole under it. How much tea will fill the cup? It will never get filled. So who should set the base? Who will set the base? We should set the base, na? What is the base? How much do I need? Someone should fix it, right? Generally, if you ask anyone, how much do we need? They'll say, more than my colleague. And if you ask that colleague, they'll say, more than my colleague. Then there is no end, na? So we need to fix our needs and fix this much is what is required for me, and more than that is called prosperity. When you have the feeling of prosperity, then you will start sharing. When you don't have the feeling of prosperity, even if you have lots and lots of wealth, you will try to exploit others. And all this results in mental disturbance and you are not healthy. If there is self-regulation, then you are healthy. You want to wake up early in the morning, you are waking up, you are healthy. You don't want to eat some unhealthy food, you are easily able to avoid those things, you are healthy. Okay, you don't want to use sharp language, you are able to control your tongue, you are healthy. So there is self regulation, then you are healthy. And there is this feeling of coexistence between you and your body, between you and your family members, between you and your neighbors, society, between you and your mother nature. And you are coexisting with everyone around you. Then you are healthy. Okay? So then, so you can verify whether you are healthy or not. I will give you a questionnaires.
In all of this, I have a single question.
Yes.
Regarding the prosperity.
Yes.
Should we try for prosperity or the contentness? Which one? So, at the state of contentness, should we stop or try for the prosperity?
See, the thing is, once you ensure that, once you know that this is what I need, and it doesn't mean that whatever you need for entire life you have to earn right now only. You have a plan for your kids, for their education, for your settlement. You have a proper plan, and you know that you are earning more than what that is required. Then you will focus on other important things. But if you don't have a plan, if you don't fix your needs, if you don't fix your requirements, you keep on comparing with others who are also comparing with some others, and you are in a rat race, and this rat race is never ending, and you are thriving and thriving and thriving and trying to earn more than what your colleague is earning, then there is no end, and you will never have time to focus on other important things in life.
I just wanted you to share that.
Yeah. Yes.
I just broke
Yeah.
from my career in Kenya.
Yes. It's wonderful. Wonderful. So once we have that understanding, with that right understanding, we can do different things, but we need to fix. No one else will come and fix. So this is your thing. After this, you will feel prosperous. So earn this much. This no one else can tell. Okay? So it's our duty to fix our own needs and create our own prosperity. How do we know that body is healthy? So each and every part of our body is functioning in a right way. All the important systems like digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, all are working. Sleep is proper, waking up is proper, hunger is proper, elimination of waste is proper. How do we know? First, we need to observe a body, observe a breath pattern, observe hunger, thirst, body's strength and weakness, joints flexibility and rigidity, ability to withstand strain, ability to withstand change in temperature, change in weather. Observing ourselves, whether you are mentally enthusiastic or lethargic, how we are reacting to stressful situations, whether you are facing the challenges or running away from the challenges, whether you are feeling prosperous or deprived, whether when you are interacting with the other person you feel trust or fear, superiority or inferiority or equality, whether you have good and cordial relationship with everyone around you. All these things you need to observe. Some points to observe. There are so many other things, but some simple points to observe whether you are healthy or not. How do we know whether food is getting digested properly or not? After eating food, after some time, maybe after 45 minutes, you should feel light, energetic, active, both physically and mentally. But after eating food, after some time, if you feel heavy, bloated, dull, lethargic, then digestion is not happening properly. Then you are not healthy. Regularly, at regular intervals of time, you are feeling hungry. Hunger is there, then you are healthy. Then sometimes you are feeling hungry, sometimes you are not feeling hunger, then your health is not good. And the moment you lie down on your bed, instantly you are sleeping. The moment you listen to an alarm, instantly you are waking up from your bed. Then you are healthy. You are struggling a lot to sleep, and struggling a lot to wake up, then you are not healthy. All the 5 sense organs are working properly according to your age, they are not getting degenerated early, then you are healthy. Even at an young age you are getting spectacles, hearing aids and other sense organs are not working, then you are not healthy. Elimination of waste from the body is not happening naturally, then even the sweat is not coming out in the right way, urine bowel movement is not happening, then you are not healthy. Suddenly you become very thin or stout, or suddenly muscle mass comes down or fat becomes increased or something like that happens, then health disturbance is there in the body. Your natural strength and immunity is maintained wherever you go. Even if you are in a court of Kumbh Mela, you don't get infected with diseases and all, then your immunity is strong. But in this group of 20 people, one person is having small cold and you are the only one to catch that cold, then your immunity is weak. Your natural skin tells us many things. Whenever there is a change inside, skin changes. Suddenly skin becomes dry or rough or oily or hot or cold, black or pale, something like that happens. Not just your skin, your nails, your mucosal membranes and everything will tell you so many things. Your tongue, every part of your body will tell you whether you are healthy or not. Your ability to withstand physical activity. Suddenly we ask you to do some nishkama karma, go and work in the goshala or in the field, and you do some physical activity and your body gives up, then you are not healthy. If you are able to withstand changes in temperature, suddenly you sit in the AC for 3 hours and come out into the hot sun, people get some problems. Suddenly the weather changes, season changes, all this should not affect your health. Okay? There is ability to focus and concentrate. You are trying to focus on one work. Now the lunch is ready. I already told all of you to have food with full focus. Okay? Many times I told you. Now you will go and have food. So if you are able to focus only on food, while having food you are only having food, nothing else. You are not thinking about anything else. What will they teach me next? What will happen next? What is happening at home? Or I will call once. While having food, all these things are running in your mind, then you are not able to focus and concentrate, then you are not healthy. Peace and contentment in self, that peace, feeling of peace, inner peace and contentment is there. That is also indication of your health. Good and cordial relationship with family, friends, colleagues and relatives, also indication of good health. Okay? So this is health assessment questionnaire. I will share this with you in the WhatsApp group. All of you I think are there in the WhatsApp group. I'll share this questionnaire. There are 25 questions. You have to answer yes or no. And if you get 21 to 25 points, then you don't need this workshop, you can go. But if you get less than 20, then you should attend all the 7 days sincerely. Okay, so assess your own health with the questionnaire, and now it is time for having lunch. So again I am requesting you to have lunch with full focus. Okay, there will be many people who might disturb, even my staff also might disturb you, but try to focus only on the food while eating food. There are so many new people, you want to interact with them, you want to know them, you want to build relationships, that is okay. Have food early, then you have lot of time. 1 o'clock again the next session will start. So let us not disturb ourselves while having food. Right? Okay. So Swasti, let us all go and have food and come back at 1 o'clock for a wonderful practical session. Thank you. Thank you so much.